Hi, if you saw my recent video, you know about my daughter Shiloh that was stillborn at 26 weeks, and today, sorry, my cats want to be in this video I guess, but today I just thought I would take you kind of along on like what it looks like on like my day to myself. I have one day to myself a week and I kind of like try to make that day about Shiloh or do special things for Shiloh that day, because like on days when I work, I'm always thinking about Shiloh and things I can do for her, but like I can't put so much thought into it while I'm working because then it's like I'll be super emotionally drained and then when Andrew comes home, we just like spend time together, and we're always thinking about Shiloh, but sometimes we can't put like that special thought into Shiloh. And so I like on my days off to do that because it's a day to myself. I can be as emotional as I need to be and do whatever feels best for her. So I thought I would take you guys along on that day. I know just for me, it's really hard to relate to a lot of videos or any social media really, a lot of the posts on there, because not everyone has gone through what I've been through. And so when I find accounts of people who have and they share about their children and stuff, it's just like been so helpful for me. And I've always kind of had a channel here and I just want to continue to share about her on here. It feels best to me to do that. I love being able to honor her and remember her any way I can. Like, I always want people to remember her. I always want to make her a part of my life, and yeah, I always want to be a mom to her because I am her mom. So I just felt like maybe starting this would be a good way to do it, like starting making videos again and including her in that. So I'm going to take you through my day and just share some of the ways that I remember Shiloh throughout the day. When I have that day, I get to really spend special time with her. This morning, like, I listened to a song that some of our close friends bought for us. It was like a song that like you send in details about your child and this lady writes a song for your child, and it's called like Mama Sing My Song, I think. But we got it back this weekend, I think. And every single time I listen to it and Andrew listens to it, like, we totally lose it. But I really want to learn the song to sing to her. And I don't know, but it's really hard to get through without crying. But I'm starting to learn it a little bit. And there's like the chorus that goes like, beautiful Shiloh, we keep you so close, we'll carry you in our souls till we meet one day, in the soft pink light of sunset and sunrise, in the stars shining so bright, we love you always. And that part is just like really awesome to me, and it's like the one part I can like listen to without crying because the other parts are like super personal, but that also is. And the reason the chorus is so special is because when we went to the funeral home and got to see her again, I told her that when I see the pink sunsets and sunrises and the stars shining in the sky that I think of her. And I don't know, it's just really cool that I have a song to sing to her about that. And I'm just very thankful for that gift. That's just, oh man, if you know someone going through this and you think they might like that, it's like very, very special. So this morning I was listening to that and got what I thought was all my tears out for the day, but they sneak up on me when I'm not expecting them to. So I did that for her this morning and I started to learn it a little bit, and that's the part that I have down that I can remember, but some of the other parts I'm learning still. But yeah, I just have to listen to it like as I feel ready to. But something that makes me feel really close to Shiloh is when I write to her in my journal. And I'll like tell her about life. I'll write something specifically to her. Yeah, it's just kind of like a way I feel closest to her and connected to her when I can write to her. So that is like how I like to start my days. And sometimes it's something like super short, and sometimes it's like pages long, so it doesn't matter, just as long as I get a little conversation in with her. I don't do this every day. I usually do it like on my days off, or like on a day where I feel like very emotional, just to kind of release some of it and just spend some time with her to like help me feel better. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Well, I was really hoping to go on a walk next, but now the forecast says it's raining, or going to rain, and it wasn't supposed to rain today. We live in the Midwest and it's spring, which spring can sometimes feel like winter. So this week it was supposed to be 60s, and today it was supposed to be 60 and sunny. Even this morning when I looked, it said that, and then I just saw that it's gonna rain the next 3 hours. So love that for me. But I like to go on walks. They help me like process some thoughts, or sometimes I listen to a playlist I made for Shiloh of songs that make me think of her. Some of those songs, like, I'll share. There's the song by Coldplay called Yellow. That was like one that I just like came in my mind after she had passed away. And so I added that one. And oh, that's my sister's playlist for her. Oh, here. The Goodness of God came into my mind like in the hospital, that song, and it wouldn't leave my mind, so I have that song on here. Then Yellow was the next song to come in my head for her, like after we got home from the hospital. It like popped into my head all the time and made me think of her. And then I sang The Blessing to her, like a part of it, at the funeral home, so I have that on here. I have this song that my sister found called Shiloh by Audrey Assad, and it's about like healing, so it kind of feels a little relatable. And then I have I Will Carry You by Selah, which is a story of someone that went through something similar. to Stillbirth, and then I have like Wait on You by Maverick City. So those are some songs that like I've listened to or heard or have come to my head that made me think of Shiloh. So I have those on a playlist, and that's like what I'll work out to, or if I go on a walk, like I listen to that. Like it's hard for me to listen to any song that doesn't make me think of Shiloh right now. So I like having that playlist, and that's why that song that was gifted to us is so special to me, because having a song that fits perfect is so hard to find. Like there's no song that like fits perfect for all the things I want to say to her or what we've been through, and that song just obviously is perfect. It's about Shiloh, and so it's really so meaningful to me, and I never even told my friends that, and they got us that, and I don't know. I feel like it's a God thing because I definitely needed it. But I have some things I want to do today. One of those is I found this when I was in Dollar Tree. It's an S with bunny ears and a bunny poof tail. So I wanted to paint it to put on Shiloh's spot for Easter. So it was like my little way to like kind of celebrate Easter with her, is by like putting something there for her and making it for her. So I wanted to do that today because Easter's next weekend. And then I kind of forget all the things I wanted to do today, but I don't know that it's all going to be about Shiloh, but I just like to spend a certain time in the day dedicated to her. But I did think I could go ahead and show you like some of the ways we remember her throughout our house, things we put up to like honor her. And so I'll go ahead and do that. So in our living room we have this shelf, and I never had a shelf here before. It was this tree over here, but after Shiloh passed away, I really wanted to have pictures of her throughout our house. So I moved the shelf in here so I could have pictures, and I have a picture of her down here, me and her right here. That's a family picture of us, and a picture of her right there. And then I ordered this off Etsy. It's her birth flower, and it says her name, how big she was, the date she was born, and the time she was born. So that's a special way to remember her. My friend got me this like little memory box for her, and inside she made this. It says, Shiloh Jade, we may have only held you in our arms for a moment, but we will hold you in our hearts forever. So true. I kept like cards that people have gotten us during this time in here. My first appointment with her, I was given this little baby that's supposed to be like the size of a 12-week baby. And then I have our pregnancy test in here. This one went out, which was such a sad thing to discover, but I have these pink ones also, and they still show a positive test. So that's what I have in here. We have other memory boxes elsewhere, one that the hospital gave us, and we do want to get a third one just to keep all her stuff in, because we did get quite a bit of stuff for her. So that's special to have there because it looks like decor, but inside it has a lot of meaningful things. Over here, this is her professional pictures that were taken in the hospital. This is a photo book my mom made of like all the pictures she took on her phone. We filled this whole photo book, and I can't believe it because we only had just so many hours with her. We didn't even have a whole day with her, and we have a whole entire picture book full of pictures with her. So that's so special. This is like a prayer book I have. I have it saved on a page about like a prayer for kind of like suffering and grief and stuff. And this is a book that someone sent me that had gone through this, and it's been really helpful. It tells like the story of someone who's also gone through this, and then throughout here are daily supports. So me and Andrew aren't the best at getting to those, but when we do, they always seem to be exactly what we need to hear. And then Andrew's co-worker got him this little baby and like a little angel, or angel holding a baby for Shiloh. And then I saw these little vases at Target, and light pink makes me think of Shiloh, so I got those. My friend got me this little sign that says I love you in the morning, and in the afternoon I love you in the evening, and underneath the moon it says her name at the bottom. And these flowers were on her casket at the funeral, so we kept those and dried them out so we could display them. We just wanted to keep anything we had of her. And so yeah, that's this little shelf we have for her. And I know it won't always look like this, but for now it does. This is what we need, and she's our first daughter, our first child, and so we want our house to reflect that, like reflect our firstborn and just how much we love her. So I love having this shelf to display things that make us think of her, or pictures of her and little keepsakes of hers. So love that. We also ordered this drawing. It was like our first picture together that one of the nurses took for me, and I had it made on Etsy, like a drawing of it, and I had light pink put in the background because light pink makes me think of her. So that's super special to me as well. Another thing, my friend got me this dry bouquet, so you can have it forever, which is so cool. And it has like little pieces of light pink, and that was before she even knew. That made us think of her. And then these are just some flowers that we got at her funeral that I dried out and just stuck in the bouquet. And someone sent me this candle that says, Shiloh, in memory of Shiloh, we are holding you in our hearts until we hold you in our arms again. And then over here I just have a maternity picture, if it will focus. So like I said, right now we have her like throughout our house quite a bit, and I love that because I mean she's such a big part of our lives, and we like want to have her throughout our house. Like even though she can't be here, we want her like memory to be here. So I have this wall behind us that we did. It has maternity pictures and pictures from the hospital, and this is like a picture of her. It's my favorite picture of her, and I always walk by and kiss it and sing to her. Like, I don't know, it's just kind of what I need to do for myself. So I also have two pictures here in our bedroom of us holding her and one of her. So those are some things we have. We actually have a lot more, but we kind of have a little thing for her in every room of our house right now. And I know someday it might not be that way where our entire house is filled with Shiloh, but right now it's what we need, and I like to have that stuff up and see her and think of her when I walk by them. So those are some of the ways we remember her throughout our house. this turned out. So sweet. I wanted to do pink roses, light pink roses, because they make us think of Shiloh. I just think it turned out so cute. I'm so excited to bring this to her for Easter. I think I might paint the rest white or maybe pink, I don't know. But I'm gonna let this dry and then I'm gonna put like poly on it, or I don't know, something that will protect it because it's gonna be outside. So I'm gonna have to look for that, but I love how it turned out. It was so sweet and I really enjoyed making it for her. I haven't did any like crafty type things in a while, so it felt good to do that. Oh, I love it. Every time I set up the camera, he wants to be in the film. Don't you? You want to be a part of it, huh? So I think that's going to be it for today's video. I think I'll be able to go on a walk because it looks like the rain went away on today's forecast. So I should be able to walk and that will be nice to just think a little. But it felt really good to paint today. I ended up painting a little more after I showed you that last clip because I was like, ooh, this is fun. I want to do it a little more. So I painted like the side of the S, and when that dries I'm going to paint the back. But I think that will be it. I'm going to also FaceTime my sister. That's another thing I do. She's been like very supportive throughout all this. We were pregnant at the same time and she was 6 weeks behind me. So she's due at the beginning of May. So her baby could come anytime now, and it's just nice to like be excited for her and like also like just talk about Shiloh with her. Like she just like can't relate but relates in a lot of ways because we were pregnant at the same time, and it's just been good to like grow closer to her through this experience, and I just really enjoy being able to FaceTime her on Mondays. So yeah, I'm gonna go on a walk and probably do that. But yeah, thank you if you watched this video. Thanks for remembering Shiloh with me today, and yeah, I'll see about making some more Shiloh related videos because that's my life now. Shiloh is my life. I like things to be about her. So yeah, thanks for watching and I will see you next time.